Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we talk all things reality TV or whatever. I'm your host, Pharaoh. I'm joined by a wonderful co-host, Lee. Lee, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I feel like this is probably one of the better episodes. Thank God we didn't have to lose another queen in a row like this. I really thought Justine was going to be out, but the fact that it ended with Mother still being here, it was a win for me.
It was a win for us, I fear. So, as you see today, we're going to be talking about the last episode of the Challenge USA, episode 6 or whatever. We're just going to be recapping with you or whatever. So, let's get right into it or whatever.
Aww.
So, as you remember, last episode we ended off with Tyson betraying Sarah / Ben. He put Sarah in with Leo. And Sarah won and came back with a vengeance. I don't know who Tyson thought he was messing with, but it was the wrong one.
Yeah, like Sarah really is not to be played with. Like, I think the girls really, I think he really forgot who the fuck Sarah Lucina was. Because no shade, like, she eats up Survivor. Like, when it comes to the social connections. And I feel like even this season, like, we don't really see a lot of the social dynamics where, like,
but when we do,
Sarah is in the scene. Sarah is in the scene with someone different every single time you see her. So I just feel like Tyson, girl, that was not the right move. And you got Angela, she is right by his side. Like, girl, like this is Tyler or something. And it's like, I don't think I should be messing with Miss Lucina. I don't think I should be messing with her.
That's the thing. If you're gonna take the shot, you need to hit.
You gotta hit. You gotta hit. That was a nasty miss. And then this episode, he gets immediately paired with Kira, who we find out later in the episode that she is sick down. So it's like karma really spies right back on that ass. Like it was so nasty.
Girl, so we start the episode off and they get their pairs. So the pairs are, like Lee just said, Tyson gets paired with Kira, Kylan and Cache are a pair, Sarah and Ben are a pair, and that's real nasty because if they win,
we know exactly who's going to end regardless.
We know who's going to end.
He might as well lose.
Shannon and Derek X are a pair, Enzo and Justine are a pair, Desi and David are a pair, Danny and Alyssa are a pair, Kayla and Leo are a pair, and we get Angela and Dominic. And when Angela and Dominic get paired up, Angela's like, it's giving really very much so Topaz from BB Canada, like, wait, she said, wait.
I told Dominic, and he had to repeat the rules. Like I said, you will be in duos until it is mathematically and geometrical. Who gives a fuck? Basically, he gave an explanation that did not make sense to me. I'm not a math expert. Clearly, the algorithm is, but we just know Angela Ash did not want to be with Dominic. She was like,
So,
I was Dominic. I would be like, well, damn. It's like, okay.
No, literally. She was literally piping up to not be paired with him.
Wait.
She did not want it, child. So, after this, Tyson has like a little speech when they get back to the villa. And Tyson is basically like, look, Buki, what I'm going to do is play the game. Period. If you won't feel a little butthurt about the game that we're playing, maybe you shouldn't play games.
And I don't know, y'all. Tyson was kind of giving Daddy Down in that way that West kind of gives Daddy Down on the MTV version. I don't know, just very much like, yeah, like I'm here and I'm gonna eat your bitches up, and I don't care if you. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like I was really feeling it. Like this like the Challenge USA have really made me a fan of Tyson. I fear like he has been eating it up this entire time.
One thing Lee gonna do is stand a white man.
And you know what? Call me Tamari. Wait, which one is it? Tamara?
It's Tamara. It's the black one.
Oh, call me Tamara Maui because I'm a white man's whore.
So after this, y'all. Okay, so we get a scene of Ben weeping around like a little toddler. One thing Ben is a toddler. This man was like, he has literally no relationship with Tyson. This whole time, he has been dragging Tyson's name through the mud. And now that Tyson put in that girl, what he do? He put in Sarah. Ben is like, so you put in Sarah and you just expected me to come back crawling back to you like I'm a follower? Yeah, he did. That's what you are.
Mind you, no. But also, too, I don't think he expected him to crawl back to him. Like, Ben, like, babe, this had nothing to do with you, I fear. Well, I guess it did kind of have something to do with him. Had a lot to do with him, actually. Ben, it's like still like calm down. Like I don't understand. Like calm down.
I just don't like him.
Why is he like I don't like him. Yeah, I'm being honest. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. The last show, but at the same time, it's like he acting all pissy mad. Like nigga, it's a game. Calm down. Like what if Sarah would have went home? Who cares if fucking Sarah goes home? That's literally what's the goal.
Damn.
That was the goal. Like I don't know what to tell you. And Tyson does not care.
Oh, Tyson. One thing about Tyson is he don't give.
He owned up to it. He did it, and he did it.
Anyways, after this, we get Cache Mitchell. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't say that. No! We get Cache beating, bitch. We got Cache.
No, low key, it was giving Cache needs to get on Survivor because Cache, she pulled up to Sarah. Cache is in tears, y'all. She is literally crying. I can't go against Tyson. Please don't tell him I tried to. Like she literally, like she just lost her dog or something. Like he told me that you're someone who gets close to people and you use them and you just throw them away. And I just, I'm scared. Please don't. And then Sarah has a confessional and she's like, I honestly feel like Tyson manipulated this girl into being against me, and I just cannot. And it's like, wow.
My job, Tyson was like, let's put it in.
Cache, baby, I would never forgive you for taking out Tiffany, but baby, you ate that up. You ate that up, baby. You ate that up because Sarah really bought that shit. And it's like, why CBS not give Cache the diary room? Because we know damn well Cache was lying down in this.
They really should have just had her be in the diary room like, I definitely am lying. Because last episode, we got the truth was that Tyson wanted to put in Ben and not Sarah. And Cache was like, Sarah? And Tyson was like, okay.
like, nah, Cache really ate that, like, period.
So after that, basically, she gets her mastermind edit. Then we get a David edit, y'all.
Randomly, this is the first David edit we get all series. So, and it's kind of paired with an Enzo edit. So I immediately assume one of these niggas going home because why are we randomly getting the edit of both of them for no reason at all?
No, literally, I was thinking the same thing. Poor day, we haven't gotten a confessional, and y'all, I hate to just talk shit. I do, but I don't like David, y'all. This man said, "Listen, y'all." This man said, "Yeah, my last show when I was on Big Brother, I went home first, and now that we're here, I'm glad that everybody's arguing because now that everyone's arguing." They can just not think about me. And and it's like, dude, what? You done played Big Brother twice. Now you're on a challenge. I won't. He keeps coming on the show. Why are you here? Stop inviting him.
I feel like, excuse me, the challenge USA, I'm very much Team David. I don't know. Like, I'm feeling it. One of the main reasons why I wasn't fucking with him was because Devon didn't like him and she has forgiven him. So shall I. And he's a cutie. Like, he got the little pretty little brown eyes or whatever. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with him. Like, you're going to have to just get over it. Like, we are past the days of using David as a step stool. Okay? He's a man and we have arrived.
You're past the days.
You're mad.
So, after that, we get to the challenge. First of all, we hear that Kira is sick and dying down.
Literally. And it's like, and that's when it really solidifies, oh yeah, Karma really spied the fuck back on Tyson because not only are you with Kira, who is not proven to be a good challenger, no shade, but also she is now sick, dying, throwing up. And it's like, probably because she's been on reality show from reality show. I mean, we just saw her on Love Island. Now she on the challenge. Her body is probably telling her, go home. She's in shock. Go home. Literally shutting down. Carol, baby, take a break.
Ooh, so the challenge, I know y'all didn't understand it when TJ explained because, baby, I
just know it's called containment.
So this is what I got from the challenge. If I'm wrong, baby, I don't know. I believe.
I concur.
That there are 4 symbols. They have to swim out and climb onto these big ass containers. And on those containers are those symbols. You're supposed to count how many of each symbol are within those 4 different containers. So let's say there's 4 red, there's 3 blue, there's 5 green. You need to remember that number. You come down, you swim to the board. The board will give you a number to multiply your number by so that you can get the official number. You add those numbers together, and then you get the code.
Now we say this every single challenge, but every single podcast. But like, who the fuck is doing this? Like, it honestly scared. Like the fact that they're able to solve these things and get to the end and actually win, and it's like,
I want to know the exact time frame because like the what was the average amount of time it took for a team to finish that? Was that a 30-minute thing? Like,
I know they had to be out there all day because we know they went out there, it was daylight, and then when the last pair was going, like the sun was definitely getting ready to set.
So it has to be like 30 minutes each pair. Like these.
Because I would have took a long ass time.
It would have took me a minute.
Well, I will say, TJ, he kept being like, you got 1 more minute to swing. But then it was because inactivity, you know what I mean? Like, you got to start it.
You can't just not swing. So that's the challenge or whatever, I guess. So Dominic and Angela go. And basically, we get a confessional from Sarah. And Sarah's like, that Angela girl is right there with Tyson. So
and I'm saying, like, honestly, Angela, why is you so 10 toes behind Tyson like this, girl? This is not Tyler, okay?
How does she know this man? She clearly knows this man. Like,
I don't know. I just feel like I feel like because she look at her pool of people, he's the only white available fit man in the house that is the closest relationship to Tyler she's ever gonna get. And she gotta go with somebody. So she gotta go with somebody. She said one thing about Angela, a white man's gonna be her number one. Okay?
Period.
And no matter how many Negroes in the cast, she's always gonna have her loyalty to a white man.
Most likely blonde. I don't know.
Oh, she love a blonde white man. Please, Tyler, baby. You gotta ask her some questions when she get home because
I know that's right. The fuck. Child, who was they beefing with? Y'all, did y'all hear the tea how they was beefing with Shan?
God, oh my God. No, why did Shan come on Twitter and call Angela a Klansman?
And Tyler took a break from their business because you know Tyler and Angela, they be in limbo. They be working on their business.
They be in Hilton Head, right? Putting out summer, spring, fall collection of their cookbook,
and they took a break. To pipe up to Shan, because what's the man named Tyler did get on Twitter, Instagram, and was like, Shan, what he say?
Well, no, he posted a picture of the challenge poster, and you know how Mother Shan is on the poster because she's literally an icon of CBS, and he put a clown face over her. I don't know, it was very weird. Mind you, you have to cover her face because she's on the cover. Where the fuck is Angela, babe? So Shan rightfully had to get on Twitter and eat him up, her up, and a few other people that we're not gonna get into because
for no reason.
One thing about it's funny because this is a long sidetrack, but like Shan is a pastor.
Pastor Shan is on Twitter dragging the girls. This girl is using literal gospel music to drag the girls. What's going on?
Shan. I really want Shan to be my pastor for real. Like I really want Shan to be my
Shout out to Shan, y'all. We moved.
Okay.
Oh God.
Shit, what was we
after this? Sarah and Bingo. So Sarah and Bingo. This is like a montage, y'all. They just start. The girls just start going.
Leo randomly mentions it's me, Kayla, Ben, and Sarah versus Tyson. Now,
mind you, Kayla was like, who?
Kayla already mentioned, like, I don't have her.
I'm not in this. She said, I don't give a fuck what
this
Tyson
not my
is
business.
to you.
This is not my business at all, babe.
Because Kayla's a smart girl. So Kayla's a smart girl, bad girl. So she's not gonna put herself into this this team when she's not belonging in this team. But Leo thinks in his delusional mind that she's with
about catfish and whatever.
Child, whatever he think about. So we get the montage. Kasha and Colin go. Derek and Shannon go. Shannon out there pulling muscles, y'all. She pulling legs. She said, "Oh, my leg!" It was like, why is she yelling? Why is she yelling about her pain? Her painful. We get a shout out to Kiki. Shout out to Kiki.
We gonna get a Kiki shout out every episode.
Every damn episode. Every time Danny speaks, Kiki will be mentioned. He's definitely gonna be on the next season.
I can't wait. I feel like him mentioning Kiki alone is definitely gonna make a Blood vs. Water season or something. Like it's coming.
What do you say? He said she was jumping off of cliffs and shit, and that's why he's able to jump off cliffs now, child.
So she's really coming to come, okay?
She's coming to come. We love a black woman from infinity to infinite. After this, we get Kira, Sick Ass, and Tyson. And Tyson's that girl in the comp. Yeah. He was ready to go. And Kira was like, damn, Tyson finna whoop my ass because I don't know what I'm doing. So, but Kira does get all the way on top of the container. She reads her little containers. And then it's time to swing to the middle. And when she's trying to swing in the middle,
her body just give out because she's supposed to swing and land on a platform. And then as soon as she comes off of one platform, it's just like
she just goes straight down, y'all. It wasn't a swing at all.
And then she sends me because she yells up, "You want me to go again?" It's like, what he's supposed to say, yeah, bitch, get up here. I don't know, like, what did you want him to say? You're like, well, I don't know, I can't. So they DQ.
At least Kira tried.
No, at least Kira tried because a lot of other grown ass men could not.
Oh my god! So after this, we get Enzo and Justine, and
yeah. And honestly, like I said, no shade for real because my fat ass wouldn't be able to do it either, Enzo. So honestly, shout out to you for even getting up there. I fear because the diving in the water would have been a no for me already. But Enzo and Justine, they get all the way up to the containers. You know, they ready to jump. And Enzo cannot do it.
Y'all, the way Enzo grown ass.
Oh no!
I can't do it, yo. I can't do it.
Nah, yo. But it's funny because he's like, what 40-year-old is who like this? I can't do all the people on the MTV version.
The people on the 50-year-old
about 50 and 60. Ask Mark how he's out there doing. Ask Derek. Ask with all of them.
They know. You should have maybe declined if you couldn't do none of the.
You better go get that MTV training because them they still getting it done.
You better hit up Josh. Y'all seen Josh Martinez?
Y'all. We ain't gonna get into that.
Oh, I was finna segue. Okay. Okay, Enzo and Justine go. Enzo and Justine DQ because Enzo could not swing, child. After that, we get
Daddy David and Desi. And I got scared because we just saw 2 flops in a row. So I'm thinking, damn, is David and Desi finna flop too?
Literally, though.
So they get up there and they actually start eating.
They're zooming.
Platform. They get all of their stuff. They jump back into the water. They get to the puzzle piece. Girls, they're doing the math. They doing quick math. And then
Shannon was like, they going fast.
Sassy. So it's like, yeah, they ate that because David is that girl. I don't know.
So Leo and Kayla go, and every time Leo does a challenge, he wants to make a gag out of it, I guess. I don't know. So he's joking and kikiing and cuckooing, and I'm thinking, are y'all not timed?
And then literally, why were they cheering them on? I don't know.
Leo, what?
I don't like. Was it a joke? I really don't know what was going on. It's giving they were making it fun. I don't know.
TJ did say he was like, honestly, I didn't expect you to even get up there. So hey, good job. So I guess it was good. So we get the results, and basically TJ is like, 2 of y'all DQ'd, but 1 of y'all didn't even try. So Enzo and Justine, get that ass back.
And I immediately get really, really pissed off because y'all have to realize this, right? We didn't had Mother Tiffany go home, Mother Shan go home, Mother Ozza go home. No way in hell we're gonna lose Mother Justine.
She's the last mother left.
I mean, like that literally. I would have to. I'm not watching. We would have to stop the podcast.
You have to decide.
Because that was some bullshit. That would be because that's the thing. The 3 we just named in a row is already very, I don't know, anti-black. I'm gonna have to call somebody and send an email or something. But if Justine had joined that list, oh yeah, it would have had to been rioting in the streets, I fear.
It would have been rioting in the streets, I fear. Like we said last episode, the color was leaving for some reason. So we didn't lose no color. So after that, we get that David and Desi win. So David and Desi are now the tribunal people. And it's interesting because basically people was like, we ain't never talked to David and Desi. David and Desi was like, don't nobody ever talk to us. So it's going to be real interesting what we do. But was it interesting?
No.
So we get home, and Justine and Enzo, because they lost, they talked to Desi and David. And essentially, they try to discuss, every time we get who we're going to put in. And David and Desi are basically like, we don't have no problem making a big move because...
Nobody talked to us.
Because if nobody talks to us, then we can make a big move. It's kind of hinting like at maybe Tyson and Kira going in, especially since Kira is sick and girl on the brink.
Literally dying.
Yeah, so there's hints about that, but there wasn't really a conclusion that was made at that point. Then we get a lot of like other people talking. We get a lot of other conversations, and it's probably because David and Desi didn't have the jurisdiction. Let me not get into it. But anyways, Sarah and Kayla talk. And this is how you know Sarah's that girl. Because why is Sarah and Kayla talking? Like, randomly we get a conversation with Sarah and Kayla. And basically they discuss, and basically Sarah said, they trying to throw you in, I think. I think they may be trying to throw you and Leo in because y'all are a weaker team. And then they start discussing the possibilities of weaker teams going in. So Kayla's basically like, if that's the case, this might be a good opportunity to send in Tyson because Tyson is linked with Kira, who is sick, like we keep saying. So that's so it kind of basically comes down to the options being Leo and Kayla, Derek X and Shannon because they're weak, and Tyson and Kira because Kira's sick. Yeah. So we're kind of like in limbo on who's going to happen. So Derek and Shannon have their conversation. They feel like they're an option, especially because Shannon's leg broke or whatever.
Well, that's the thing. They were hitting it the whole time. Who's injured? Injured? What?
Who's injured? I don't know an injury.
I don't know her.
But Shannon is injured. Let's tell the tea. And the girls know because she was yelling. Anyways,
she was loud as hell.
So after that, Tyson and Angela, the queen bee and the king, talk basically about the fact that either Derek or Shannon need to go in, or Leo and Kayla need to go in because it don't need to be Tyson and Kira. Period. So we get to the arena, and Justine and Enzo are already in the arena. They're at the bottom. They ready for who's going in, and David and Desi agree that they're sending in, drumroll, Derek X and Shannon. And get this, this is the fourth BB23 person going the fuck home.
Yeah. And mind you, Alyssa is pressed that. Alyssa, baby, had a whole confession about how, David, what was this? You just threw in Big Brother. Alyssa, baby, Alyssa, baby, you have been masterminding the elimination of every Big Brother contestant so far. Okay.
This girl said, David, you are stupid for sending in another Big Brother person.
Not the pop calling the kettle black, Miss Molly Breast CEO.
Alyssa.
Babe, you gotta check yourself, babe. You gotta check yourself.
You just got Ozza secondarily handed. It was second-handed because you got out Xavier and because you got out Tiffany.
It was a domino effect. It It really messed them up. And now look at them. Big Brother.
And did you even talk to David? How you mad David put y'all in? You was putting yourselves in. Why does he care if you don't care? You and Kylan
set that standard.
So why the fuck should he care?
And then boom, Tyson did it. So what did David and Desi did the same thing? Like
shit.
But Angela even said that. Like, I mean, like y'all gonna be seeing the wild card. So it's like I feel like it was kind of like, well, I mean, hey, they broke the symbol of tribal alliances, basically, show alliances.
So we get
DX and Shannon going in.
Yes, and TJ explains the competition, the challenge. And initially, he says, you got to take these tires and you got to run them across and restack them on the other side, one by one. We go to commercial, we come back, and he's like,
I think I was going to make you run and get some tires.
But first, like this is fucking Big Brother.
But first, they also need to do the hashtag but first because Tina loves a good but first.
Child, so they have to spell one word each backwards. One easy word. No shade. But one easy word backwards. Before, and if you get it wrong, the opponent loses 5 tires. And it's like, what's the point?
What's the point?
What the fuck is this? One word! So anyways, they have fucking Derek X has to spell fucking goggles. No, Shannon spells goggles backwards. Fucking Enzo spells fucking, I don't know what the fuck they spell. But Justine, dumbass, was Justine? Yes.
Wow. It's not
dumb. No, because these were fucking third grade words. She has to spell cynical backwards.
She was under pressure, and it doesn't matter because she won anyway. Boop.
You're right. So she has to spell cynical backwards. She spells it wrong. So now DX and Shannon have to move 5 less tires than they would have originally. How? Clearly, it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter because, you know, as they're going, because basically, like, TJ was like, I didn't think I was going to make y'all run all night. That's basically what he did. So basically, they just start running back and forth to get tires. And basically, the point is, whoever stacks the most tires on the end before the tire runs out. And so basically, we start learning very quickly that it really comes down to how the tires are being stacked on the podium itself. Because you have DX and Shannon who are building Eiffel Towers on the edge. They're going to topple over very quickly. And then you have what's the name? Then you have Enzo and them, Enzo and Justine, building a very secure structure that is going to last when moving up. So they keep going back and forth and back like that, and then that eventually becomes DX and Shannon's downfall.
So DX and Shannon gets to the end, and basically they have all their tires, and Enzo and Justine still need like 4 tires left to go get or whatever. But DX and Shannon's entire stack is on the ground. So they're trying to restack the stack that done fell over because they were stacking it weird initially. And by the time that they're still trying to restack it, Enzo and Justine finish.
And it's like, literally, if you had just stacked it correctly, like, you had time to even fix it doing so. I just think, honestly, it was a very, very just terrible mistake on their part. Like, it's just like, that was really bad.
This shit comes down to like little mistakes, because that's how Xavier lost.
Exactly.
The little let me break every class.
And it's so sad because DX, I feel like DX always going home like in a weird ass spot. Like BB23 was real out of nowhere. This was just bloop out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, well, I hope they get redeemed on an Amazing Race, because this is embarrassing, Daddy.
He probably got right out of here and went right to Amazing Race, child.
That's the guy.
Hey, we move. He stay on TV.
On to
lose again.
Oh no, Derek Keeper-Bag Zhao. I know that's right.
So shout out to him and shout out to Amazing Race. We will be covering that. Make sure y'all check us out.
And shout out to Clara Purr.
And shout out to Clara Purr. So shit, that was the episode. The previously did not look good.
Yeah, and basically it ends with DX and Shannon going home. DX gives him a shout out to his number one, Alyssa. Alyssa is crying in the diary room because she's crying at the stadium because she's losing DX, the pit, whatever the fuck it's called. And it's like, girl, like I said, like, all she got is Kyla now, because all her big brother is gone. Angela is basically Survivor because she is with Tyson down. Don't give a fuck about y'all at all. It's like David has officially basically turned on them. Like, all she got is Kyla, the man that she said at the end of the Big Brother she will never talk to after the show.
Literally.
That's her number one ally now, child. So let's see how long they can stick it out. Weirdly enough, I'm still rooting for him because, I mean, I barely know anyone else still here. But we're going to see. They really knocked out some of their own numbers, but hey, we here.
With that being said, check us out next week. We'll be covering the next episode of the challenge. Check us out. We just posted a video about Big Brother. Check us out next week when we cover Big Brother again. We will be dragging the girls again next week or whatever. And if you're into the challenge, we're going to be covering the next challenge, MTV version. So check that out too or whatever. Make sure y'all like, follow, share, subscribe, and have a good day.